Oh, excuse me. Oh, wow. Allergies got you sniffling and sneezing? Ah, pretty good, huh? I learned how to fake sneeze when I was a kid. I don't remember why. I used to use it for something. Maybe when a school teacher asked me a question I didn't know the answer to. I didn't want to look like a fool. I just pretended to have a sneezing attack. So maybe you're having some sneezing attacks. Maybe you're having some allergies. Maybe you'd like to get rid of them. Well, how do you get rid of allergies? Well, most people think you can't. They think, well, maybe you can move to somewhere where there's not so much pollen in the floating around in the air, or maybe you can take some medication to keep your body from reacting to the allergens out there. But what I've discovered at Balanced You is that you can get rid of allergies with your mind. Yes, it's true. And how do I know? Because I've had so many clients have great success with getting rid of allergies, from food allergies to pet allergies to pollen allergies, you name it. It's been pretty amazing. How do you get rid of allergies with your mind? Well, I'll tell you. I studied with Dr. Warren Jacobs, MD, and what he taught me was that our body does things like create allergies to respond or react to something else going on in our life. It's a workaround. It's a way to either not think about something else or not deal with something else or avoid something else. Now, you might say, that's not true. I went and had allergy testing. They poked a bunch of needles in my back. They found out a bunch of stuff I was allergic to. I'm not saying it's not true. But even if you're allergic to something according to a blood test or a medical test, it doesn't mean you have to react or respond to it. Just like you can get an x-ray and find out you have degenerative disc disease and go run a marathon. Yeah, it's true. You don't have to feel a certain way based on a certain condition or something that you've been told. And how do I know this? Again, from studying with doctors. I'm not a doctor, but I've studied with a lot of amazing doctors who've taught me about the power of the mind and how you can change anything with your mind. So it was a few weeks ago. A client comes on a Zoom session, private call, and she looks like she's so sick, like the worst cold ever. She sounds awful. Her voice is like deep and scratchy. Her nose is running. Her eyes are red and swollen. And oh my gosh, she looks awful. And I said, oh, are you sick? And she said, no, allergies. I'm like, wow, that looks bad. Should we get rid of that? We can get rid of this. Well, happy to report by the end of the session, she looked like a whole new woman. She didn't have any of those symptoms. A week later at our check-in call, still no symptoms. The week after that, still no symptoms. What we discovered was what was causing that reaction in her mind, and we stopped her mind from doing that. We changed her brain so it wouldn't create that reaction anymore. You can change anything with the power of your mind. It's quite amazing. If you have a problem that you haven't been able to solve, maybe a medical condition, I'd love to talk to you, and I'd love to see if we can't solve it with your mind, because I bet we can. Just schedule a free 30-minute consult with myself or my team. We'd love to figure out what's working for you and what's not, what you want different, and get rid of all those tissues laying around your house or in your pockets or in the wash or in the trash cans or wherever they end up, and help you breathe easy. I'm Jenny Harkle Road, owner of Balanced You.